Hello. Oh, nice. Look at the hair. Ain't that great? Hi, everybody. Where's my brush? This is becoming a weekly thing now. Jeez. My gosh. Who's here? Linda pre-thumbed 3 hours early. She is on top of the game. Tim's not here. He's doing a giveaway. Oh, Rob says greetings. Chicka chicka. Holla. Holla holla. SK in the house. DG. Happy Friday. Oh, it's Troy. What's up, Troy? Christopher has arrived. See, I knew he's getting ready for his midnight snack. Happens every week. Is that you two? You times two and that?
No, it's
no. That's a friend of ours. That's Charity
It's
from
Charity?
from the Young RVers. Yes, that's when we were in Vermont this year. They came up for the first time. They had never been there. Jim's hair is magnificent. Mine not so much. That's because my hair is so fine that we could get like a half a mile an hour wind and it'll be knotted up. It's Jim. Jim has arrived. Ha ha ha. Wait, we have a real horn now. Where's Redmond? It's Jack. Jack pre-thumbed, he says.
Good for you, Jack.
Dun dun dun.
You get a cookie.
You get a cookie, Jack. Hala says I must do Jim's hair. That's why it's no. Psh. This mess doing his hair? No. My hair is like psh. Psh. Psh, psh, psh. Who else did I miss? Robin! Hi, Robin. Did someone say cookie? C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Jack should remember that one. I said that the other day. He was like, C is for cookie. He didn't get the Cookie Monster reference, I guess. Ariel. William's here. You want a another one that's hooked on the cannolis. Jack wants a cannoli. Na 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 na. Well, you know where you have to go to get them. Your cannoli spot, Jack. We had cannolis on Christmas. Hello, Robin.
And I got them from the bakery in the supermarket. They were good.
Yes, they came from the bakery at the ShopRite. Mm-hmm. Yes, Scott. I say cannoli, and Scott comes out of the woodwork out there. Oh man! How was everybody's week? How was your Xmas or Christmas or holiday or however you celebrate?
It's like your mother got like 30 packages. She was like a kid on Christmas Day.
Yeah, my mom got all the presents.
Got all the presents.
Hala's week was like Jello.
Was it Wiggly?
Was it Wiggly and Jiggly? That's what
Must
I'm
be
thinking.
Jello because jam.
It must
don't shake
be
like
jelly
that.
because jam don't shake like that. My grandfather used to sing that. Jack will probably go up that way when Dirk gets out here. Ah. Oh, that's right, because he hasn't had cannolis yet either. And Kelly didn't do her homework.
Boo!
Lots of boxes. No, she got the. Oh, we have Trust, if we were at the campground right now, we would have a ton of boxes to burn. We got so many boxes, and the box recycling does not go out till next week. So
The cat's having a good
the
time.
cat's having fun with their boxes. Yes. Christmas was quiet. Just the hubby and the dog. Made dinner and watched movies. Well, there you go. Jim's heading out. Just wanted to say Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you too, there, James.
Is he coming to Mini Tinny Lounge next week?
I would think so. Enjoy your night out on the town.
I bet he hasn't done a thumbnail yet.
No, he doesn't do a thumbnail until like the day of. Jim's going to get ice cream or something. Because you can eat ice cream all year round. Nathan's here. So, yeah. Oh, and that lodge installation on the 4th is not happening. Because
Their internet.
they do not
challenge.
have enough interwebs. So, it will not be broadcasted. We found that out middle of the weekish. Beginning of the weekish. So what's everybody have planned for New Year's? Jack, what did Dee think of the cannoli? I really didn't get her her take on it. Hopefully she liked it. Looked like she enjoyed it. A repeat of Christmas Day. Brats at Lori. Oh, you're going back to Lori's again? What is your printer wants to update the software?
It does.
It's been very annoying lately.
It asks you. Tell it to do it.
I will eventually.
Yeah, I've been trying to do it on the. I've been trying to do it on the screen over there, and it's just being a.
Nathan's gonna be out of town. Scott has nothing for New Year's. Robin's gonna watch the Rose Bowl. She liked it. She was too full to eat more. Well, that's good. Scott, any more news on moving to Indiana? From Amazon Arona to Indiana? It's Walt. What's going on, Walt? Walt doesn't have any plans for New Year's. Christopher doesn't. Eat good drink in a glass of Prosecco. Make a promise I won't keep stuff like that. Hala's New Year's plans are very fluid. Much of it depends on tonight's Mega Millions. Yeah, I hear that. Of course, we forgot to buy tickets. Jello is fluid, too. Wiggly and jiggly. Yes and no, I'll tell you later. Okay. I read your comments. Damn. I'm not entertaining the liver and onions anymore, so I'm not going to read it. So there. Hey, Red Storm, what's going on? Yeah, Bob stopped doing live streams for a while. So, it's been a couple of months. Nathan's camping at Allegheny State Park. Diane! What's up, Diane? So yeah, what do we? Oh, we have. My mom has her physical therapist evaluation tomorrow morning, and then I think we have to go to the food store, and then Sunday, we have mini tinny lounge practice, and that's about it. Don't have a whole lot going on this weekend. Can you get my painting, please, though?
Can I get your painting? Sure.
SK looked at the rear window this morning. It doesn't look as crooked. Maybe it's settling in. Ah. So this is the painting that I did last night on the other channel.
On the other channel. You know, that other channel. Not this channel. We don't paint on this channel. We just paint on the other channel. Okay.
No, it wasn't his installation, Nathan. It was a
Yeah.
different lodge.
Yeah, that's got a place as a pipe organ in it, though. But
Thank you very much. What date is wrong? I don't have a date on it. What date is it? Says 12 of 24. I put little red ornaments on the tree. Happy little trees. Hey, Bay Sharp, how are you? Yeah, I dabble in the paints, you know.
I showed that to your mother today. She said, I had no idea she was that talented.
I'm really not that
I said,
talented.
that's because she never brings them home.
Red balls, yeah. Red ornaments, red balls. They're red. Better than blue ones, Diane says. It's not 2026 yet, Walt. Don't rush it. We didn't even get through 24 yet. Walt's trying to rush us through the next year already. So yeah, that was last night's painting. Both sound painful. There he is. Ha ha ha! Here you go, Remen. I got something for you. Yeah, so that was a different lodge. It wasn't Jim's lodge that next installation was at. Hey, Phil. This is Champ, Nathan. He's from the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. Let me get this tag here. There it is. This is Champ. This is the sea creature from the Loch Ness, from the Lake Champlain in Vermont. Everybody say hi to Champ. Mom's doing good. She starts, I think she's just getting her physical therapy evaluation tomorrow morning. I don't know if they're just going to see what she can do and what they have to work on. So that'll be good. I'm surprised they're doing it on a weekend. I was waiting. They were at least they called today. I thought they were going to start today, but I'm surprised they're coming on the weekend. They're supposed to be at the house between 9 and 9:30, so we'll see what happens. Phil, did you find a vehicle yet? I know you were looking for one. It's like all weekend. Yeah, this whole middle of the week holiday thing is throwing me off. Oh, you're looking for a 4x4 pickup, okay. Not used to having holidays in the middle of the week, where we get out of work early the day before, then we're off the holiday, then we have 2 days that we have to go back to work. It's like messes you all up. Walt is looking for a taco. I had those yesterday. Yesterday was Taco Thursday. I'm sure there's plenty of tacos where you are, Walt. Florida is full of tacos. A monster in Lake Placid, too? Oh, a Tacoma. Duh, I should have known that. They do call him for a taco. I guess every lake has their monster. Which is probably just like a really large fish that never got caught. I know at the campground, at one of the campgrounds that I DJ at, they have a 3-foot turtle. They call, what's his name? What the hell's that turtle's name?
I haven't a clue.
Buddy? Fred? Something like that. Huge 3-foot turtle that it's catch and release lake, so every time the kids go fishing in there, the turtle winds up biting the fish off their lines. Diane got a message from her kidney doctor today saying they need to reschedule because someone is taking leave. They screwed up. No need to reschedule. Don't need this. To reschedule it. Wait. Robin made tacos yesterday. Phil's waiting for salsa verde and tortillas from Amazon. Lake Placid the movie. Why is there a P in the word pirate? So you're not irate, Jack. It's better to be a pirate. It's better to be a pirate than be irate. What?
I was just typing that.
Turtles are older than dinosaurs. And this turtle's been in there for quite a while. Walt likes tamales. See? Emoji. Maybe did we guess correctly? It's better to be a pirate than be irate. If you get Jim irate, he likes to rant. Because without the P, they would be irates. Irates, yeah. Well, it's, they always say it's better to be peed off than peed on. That didn't show up in the chat. Did you have to release that? I see it on here, but I don't see it on the chat.
I don't know. I'm typing something, so I can't check. I'll have to do it.
You did it better than me. Bet if someone peed on Jack, he would become irate pirate. True. Very true. Better to be peed off than peed on. So, Jack, how many different types of cannolis did they have? Just one? Because you can get different types of cannolis. You can get them without chocolate chips. You can get them with pistachio crumbles. You can get them plain. You didn't even tell us what you had for a midnight snack, Christopher. Thank you, SK. I appreciate it. I go live every Thursday night on the Pink Channel, so you can see me. So you can see me paint, except when it's like a holiday or something like that. Waste had some taco fixins. Only have some burritos, but they're pretty good. The drone situation is like the police chief in Jaws. No sharks here, people. Don't believe what you see. Yeah. Right? Pistachio and chocolate. Well, you had the chocolate chip one. Now you got to try the pistachio one. Plain ricotta cheese filling with pastry dipped in dark chocolate. They do have chocolate dipped ones. Yes, they do. Swedish Christmas bread and cheese. Don't know the English word for it. 1:30 in the morning, brain is slow. Swedish Christmas bread. That sounds interesting. Oh, you wish. Don't you just love autocorrect? Those are Phil's two favorite flavors. Right? And then it's Carol is here. Hello, Carol. Also known as Carol. Or Carlo. Or race car spelled backwards is still race car. SK Mrs. Altamonte's Italian Deli in Warminster, PA. They had the best cannolis. The bestest cannolis ever. Jack is no longer a cannoli virgin. Neither is D. And luckily he found the Italian restaurant very close. So he didn't have to travel like Scott does for 3 hours to find it. Bay Sharp watched an interview with the CEO of the second largest drone company in the US, and he basically said that they do flights all the time in restricted airspace, but if somebody actually saw it, then they aren't doing their job. Same goes for their competition. At nighttime now? It's kind of difficult to see where your drone is flying. I don't know. I don't know about them there droney domes. I know I have one. I have it set on beginner's mode. It only goes up 96 feet because I've been afraid to turn it off on beginner's mode. Christopher said it's called Vortlimpa. Maybe word bread in English or something. But good night one last time. Me sleepy. Good night, Christopher. See you Tuesday night. the drones things again. Can't get away from it. Well, at least we're not the only state that's seen them. There's been like 11 states that have seen them, so. And they're all on either the eastern seaboard or on the west coast. Nothing in between, if you look at the map. Kind of
There's
funny.
nothing in the middle of the country to see.
Nothing in the middle of the country to see. They don't, to my knowledge, do flights over Vacal Weapons Station Earl, Picatinny, and cause. Right. Phil, type English.
It caused Wright Patterson Air Force Base to close for 4 hours.
Oh, okay. My new camera on a stick. It's good. It does. I did the Christmas lights video. I saw that. You saw that. But it's doing good. It's sleeping in its case right now. Your new camera on a stick. Was that Jeff Dunham video that we watched last night? Was that brand new?
It was a compilation from up to 2008 to 2023.
Oh, okay.
The stuff, like the thing at the end with the food fight, that was new.
Yeah, that was funny though. Who asked that? Well, drones are just obnoxious. My new camera on a stick. The camera. Well, I did a full video with the Christmas lights using that camera, Walt. Amputate thumbs, get a new phone. Yeah, Jeff Dunham is pretty funny. I like Jeff Dunham. So while you're using it, you can't see what it's recording. No, and that's the whole thing. It's got one. I'll show you. It's got one screen on it, but it's got lenses on both sides. So the trick is in the software. I had to get a little crash course tutorial from Jim in DC because he has one as well. He brought it to the meetup last year. So it's one screen, but it's got two lenses on it, and that's how you get the 360 degree view. But the trick to the invisible selfie stick and the 360 view is in the software, is the editing software. That's how you so you can hold it this way, you can hold it this way. It doesn't make a difference. And then in the software you can flip the picture around and set it how you want. So that's how you do it. The Christmas light video was interesting because Jim looked like he was taking wide turns like a semi. That's because the selfie stick is like 4 feet long, and I had it hanging out the window of the car like this. So that's why you can see like the roof of the car and everything. Yeah, it does, Phil. Yeah. The editing software removes it makes it invisible. Yep. So when you're actually filming, you're not looking at what's on that screen there. You're just holding it out, like this or whatever. And then it looks funny when you first look at the video. Then you gotta flip the picture in the software, and that's how you get your different views. It's a Insta360 X4. So, it says that you can go live with it. I haven't tried it yet. I can tell you that 10-minute video that I did of the Christmas lights, because it was recorded in 5.7K, took about 45 minutes to export to the computer. So normal 1080 only takes about 10 minutes for a 10-minute video. This took 45. And usually you use these cameras for like little clips and stuff. I did the whole video with the camera because I wanted to test it out. So Dirk has arrived. Dun dun dun. And Walt's like, I'm gonna want one. Everyone in New York City should wear an Insta, like a pom-pom on their hat to document armed robberies and felony. Excuse me. It's a heck of a start to an editing. Yeah, it was a little long, but the higher you go in resolution, the longer it takes for the video to export and upload. So needless to say, by the time that I got the hang of the software and how to use it, it was 2 days. Because I spent like 3 hours just trying to figure out how to edit in the software, and then I had to export it to the hard drive, and then I had to put it into YouTube, put it into my editing software to put my titles and everything in, and then export it again so that I could upload it to YouTube. So, it's just a Lenovo laptop, enough memory and hard drive space to do what I needed to do with it. Although I still have 6 folders of videos from our trip in September that I have to edit yet. And then if I keep too many videos on the computer, it starts yelling at me about storage. So as I edit them, I try to take them off right away, put them on the external hard drive. If you have multiple clips, do you have to use some crazy compressed proxies or something? That sounds like a mega crunch if you're using it for your main. It's not my main camera. I have a DJI Action 4 and a Sony camcorder that Jim got me also that I use. And if you do proxies and you render it, it compresses it, so it doesn't take up as much space. Mom's doing good. She starts therapy tomorrow. Jack's telling Dirk that they have to go to cannolis. 80 miles one way to get cannolis? Are you serious, Jack?
Well, you did give him a homework assignment.
I didn't think it was going to be an hour and 20 minutes. He was committed.
Well, they had to eat anyway.
Wow. Can you do the point of view edits at faster than real time or the camera point of do the point of view edits at faster than real time or the camera point of view? I'm not quite sure what you mean, Baysharp. You might have to explain that one. 2 days to work and figure it out. I'm not really an expert. I did have to ask Jim in DC about some things about the software because he has the same camera, so. And if you watch his videos, he uses it for like clips on his bicycle and stuff like that, and then he'll use his regular camera to do the rest of the video. I use Filmora for my editing software, Walt. Jack is on a mission to introduce everyone to cannoli heaven. Right? Serious. You have to show all these cannoli virgins that cannolis are great. Susie has arrived. Dur, dur, dur. What do you use to edit your regular YouTube videos? Yeah, Filmora is the name of the program. I think they're on version 14 now. It updates like once every month or so. It's a beautiful drive up to Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu, like, oh, he's right. He goes all the way near Scott to get
Cannolis.
to cannolis. Ah, okay. Yeah. Let me clarify. In my experience, when editing 360 video, I have to physically move the window for the. Yes. You can actually set. I set it for normal speed because I want to see, like, as I go along, I want to see how it's going to look in real time as I edit it. So yes, I'm sorry if I misunderstood you, but yeah, you can physically. You have to hit the was it the keynote button in there or something, and move it to the view that you want, or add the mark where you turn it into a planet and all that. Yeah, Filmora. So you can do it at whatever speed you want. What I don't like is that it doesn't have a render button, so it seems a little glitchy in the software. Keyframe, that's it, yeah. So as you're going along in the editing software, it seems kind of glitchy. There's no actual render preview or anything like that. Keying it to the edit, it took forever, so I never got the hang. You hit the button and you just take your mouse and you drag it whatever view you want it to. But I set it to normal speed. Yeah, I had to learn the software just by messing with it. Here it is. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so that's just a little. That was the very end of the video. But that's, I mean, the resolution on that camera is just like crazy. It goes up to like 8K, I think it is. Mega Millions, $1.2 billion. You can run out now. You got 45 minutes to get tickets.
Nobody's gonna win.
You're so positive.
That's just the way it happens. Nobody's gonna win.
Baysharp made the mistake of ingesting a 360 video into Logic to compose to, but couldn't get it to work with the keys. I must have done something wrong, so I gave up. Tiny World Tiny World View is okay. But if you keep letting it go, letting it go, it gets like, how do I explain it? It's not smaller, but everything just kind of gets really, really compressed. It's good for like a short clip for like 30 seconds, but that's about it. An angle looks like Sonia was standing in the truck bed, but it's the cat. No, that was Jim's car. That wasn't even in my truck. Jim was driving his car. Anthony! Well. What's going on, Anthony? How are you? Yeah, that one street is in the town that Jim used to live in. They just outdo themselves every year. Walt was researching and seeing Mac computer programs, not iPhone app for processing. I only do Apple Gear. Well, most people that use Macs for editing and stuff, they use like Adobe. What is it? Adobe, whatever the heck. That editing software. Neighborhoods around SK were mostly dark. Yeah, we hit like, I did a bunch of editing on that video because it would be like lights, dark, lights. So I had to cut a lot of the dark spots out. Adobe Premiere, that's it, yeah. So, like I said, between figuring out the editing software and actually getting the video uploaded, it was 2 days. So, thanks, Anthony. Glad you like it. It's chicken butt. What's up, Ron? Ron's computer is still possessed. I don't know he went live 4 times the other day and I didn't get one notification. Adobe Elements or Premiere, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yep. That's how you get like all the overlays and all that fun little stuff. That's what, Gord uses DaVinci. DaVinci's another one you can use. Ron, stop breaking your computer. I'm just saying. Diane, shh. So yeah. Anthony, you're due to go live sometime soon. Just putting it out there.
It's funny. I was just talking to your mother about Anthony today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing about, I didn't know my daughter was that uh, talented, and I said, well, she learned from
Bruce and
Vermont Bruce, and then she learned more from Anthony.
Anthony. Izzy Scott and Scully Pop use Canva. Final Cut Pro for video, Motion for effects, Logic for audio and music. iMovie. Well, my intro is made with iMovie. Bruce made that for me. You put all the pictures and stuff in. Giving you all a break from your ugly face. Eventually I'll get back to that. Have you painted at all lately or no?
Hopefully he's been painting and making money.
I think he's just been driving back and forth to Michigan.
Huh?
Oh, you know? You did go buy a sledgehammer today for the computer? Okay.
Well, that's one way to... I don't think they cover that in the warranty, though.
No, I don't think sledgehammers are covered in the computer warranty. So Diane's going to use the sledgehammer on Ron's computer.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works. I got it. Okay. Maybe it has some Texas dust in it. Not on the computer.
Yep.
Sledgehammers are fun, she says.
Anthony hasn't
He hasn't painted in 5 months, and he'll be in Michigan on Monday. Holy moly. Rodney Dangerfield used to joke his family was so ugly they only kept negatives in the family photo album. Ah. Rodney. So yeah, that's the new toy. I still have. I have to minimize this. 2, 4. Oh, I have 7 folders of video I have to edit yet. 7. Ron ate ribs again? Last time you popped on, you had ribs too. Sounds like Ron needs a steak or something. I'm just thinking that Ron needs to make a nice steak. Diane had fish and veggies. We had clams and fries. Fried clams and French fries. The usual Friday night. Oh, and shrimp. We had some breaded shrimp. Shrimp papa. Shrimp papa! Phil is studying for his tech and general amateur ham license. Oh, Jim's got to renew his too, Phil.
What a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass to renew it, Phil. We still haven't gotten
Holy
through
crap.
it. He's having an issue trying to get it done.
So I'm trying to do it through the FCC website. And I keep saying that I'm just going to call them and renew it. So
You have 2 years to renew it after.
Yeah, you have 2 years renew it after it expires.
Fried clams at Howard Johnson's, yes. Ron says he makes fantastic ribs, which is different than great ribs. See, he says the same thing. It's a nightmare. Can you call them?
Yeah, there's a phone number.
Oh, well,
it is Washington though. God only knows if that anybody's in the office to pick up.
Been going down to Culver's to get drive-through food from time to time. Oh, Ron's going to Texas Roadhouse to get some prime rib. Well, loved Hojo's. Hojo! What is Culver's? I never heard of Culver's. I don't think we have Culver's.
They have butter burgers.
Whataburgers?
Butter.
Oh. Butterburgers.
Frozen custard and more.
And more.
They have hearty soups. Beef pot roast sandwich.
Butterburgers. Oh, it's a hamburger joint from Wisconsin. Okay. Won lots of trophies with them. With Texas Roadhouse? Known for their Butterburgers.
Butter burgers, yes.
Yes, we did have a Jan's. We actually had a Jan's in my town. Yeah, in my town.
I think it was the original.
Look at Robert. Did I hear a Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Culver's. Robert. What's up, Robert? How are you? Check your email, Robert. I sent you that link. Whataburger. We don't have Whataburgers out here
There's
either.
no Whataburgers
No.
west of the Mississippi that I know of. East of Mississippi.
Carvel's we have. Bigger britches. Ron's gonna get bigger britches after going to Texas Roadhouse. They're the Chick-fil-A of hamburger fast food. Okay, so it's kind of like Wendy's.
It's more like Friendlies.
Oh,
Looking at
Friendlies.
the
Okay.
menu.
Burgers fried in lots of butter. Culver's has the butter because
Yeah.
butter makes everything butter,
That's right.
and bacon makes everything better. Cheese curds.
Well, that would be a Wisconsin thing.
True.
Can't get our curds.
And frozen custard. And concrete. I don't want to eat concrete. You wrote concrete. But do they have cannolis? That is the question.
You know, we have not challenged Robert to the cannoli challenge.
That's because he's had cannolis.
When,
The
we
cannoli
had
challenge-
cannolis at the
meetup,
MJ24, yeah.
He loves cannoli. Robert likes eating concrete. Okay. Remember, next year you have to serve concrete.
Robert says no cannolis.
Hmm.
Don't they have any Italian people in Florida? I don't understand.
We're trying to get people that haven't had cannolis
Yes,
to
that's
try
true.
cannolis. And so far we've got 2 people that haven't tried cannolis to try them and they like them.
Oh yeah.
Culver's has great salads too. Butterburgers are very good. Shakes are massively thick. Concrete is awesome, Diane says. Diane eats concrete. Cuban Sammy's in New York City. Sammy. Oh, Sammy. No cannolis. Baysharp says, however much you'd spend at McDonald's, bring twice that for Culver's. It's good but pricey. Yeah, we don't have a Culver's. We don't have Whataburger.
Nope.
But we do have Roy Rogers. I know Diane remembers Roy Rogers.
Yeah, but we have to go all the way to
We have to go down the shore to
almost
get Roy
a Tom's
Rogers.
River to find one.
Like, Five Guys and Smashburger? That's expensive. Holy Christ. Linda had Culver's in Michigan. We do have Wawa.
We have lots of Wawa.
Fuddruckers.
is
Oh my
gone.
God. We had a Fuddruckers in town. They closed a long time
Oh, yeah.
ago.
Fuddruckers was great.
And we had a Hooters too. They closed up
Where did we have a Hooters?
on 22.
Really?
Yes, we did.
I don't remember. I don't remember a Hooters on 20. Okay, maybe.
You know where the 7-Eleven in the center aisle
Oh,
is?
was that a
It's right,
Hooters?
yeah, Hooters and yeah. Freddy's Steak Burgers. We have Steak and Shake
Yeah, Freddy's.
and Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yeah, they're going out of business now.
Yeah. Wawa turkey bowls. I like KFC's chicken, corn, and mashed potato bowls. Those are good. Walt says ours is usually packed with a double drive-through. Chick-fil-A. We have a Chick-fil-A on the highway, and they have a double drive-through, and you still can't get in there ever. Shake Shack was just named the most expensive fast food, with Five Guys second. Yeah, Five Guys and Smash Burgers is expensive.
Yeah, and we haven't tried Shake Shack yet. They put one on one of the rest areas on Firefly.
Best thing from Hooters is cheesecake. Diane said. Have to try strawberry shortcake at Roy Rogers.
The food or what you see, Diane?
The food or what you see, he says. A smushed hot biscuit with vanilla. We have Roy Rogers is good. I go to Roy Rogers for roast beef sandwiches. I will drive the hour to get roast beef sandwich from Roy Rogers. We don't have Buc-ee's yet, Walt. Don't worry about it. Shake Shack is good. Five Guys is great.
I have to clean some plows. What?
Fatima. You have to clean some plows. What did she do? I knew she was up to no good, that one.
What are you doing?
Fatima, what are you doing? Base Sharp says, I'm going to be honest, Wawa Hoagie Fest was my weakness growing up. That and Wawa's gobblers. Gobbler sandwiches? Yeah. Food, hot stuff, food. Five Guys is spendy. Holla thinks they can put crack in those chicken sandwiches. Hardee's and Carl
Now,
Jr.
we had a Hardee's in Union. Was that a Hardee's? The one that you're too young to remember. With
What,
a
the
little
5
park?
points?
No, it was a little park. It's that little park that's across the street from the bus stop where Dunkin' Donuts is.
Yeah.
There's a little park there. That used to be a fast food place, and I think it might have been.
We never had a
Hardee's,
Carl's or a Hardee's.
But
We had a Geno's chicken.
is that maybe that maybe
That's where the Dunkin' Donuts at 5 points is now. That's
Oh.
where Geno's was. Base Sharp Robert's out here humble flex on the fast food joints. A clean plow is a healthy, happy plow. Yeah, I don't think we have one Golden Corral, I think, and that's down South Jersey too.
No, there was one. There was one in Watchung. In Watchung, it's gone. Golden. All of these places are going out because it's just so. It's so expensive and
Right?
nobody wants. I mean, they raised the minimum wage to these for like $20 an hour to work in a.
The
Yes.
Geno was Geno's the one where the bucket was on the top of the building and it would spin
No, that
out?
was KFC.
Oh, that was KFC, yeah. Hi, Fatima. That was a plow.
I have no
Idea what she was talking about. Wetsons. I think it should be federal law that all fast food joints have to sell cannolis.
I don't know.
That's just my thought, though.
They might be like crappy cannolis, and then what are you gonna do? Then
Well,
what are you
whereas
gonna
Hollis said they might be cracking those cannolis.
do? I don't know. Maybe.
Do you guys have Jersey Mikes? Yes, we have Jersey Mikes.
Yeah, there's one right here in Clark.
Yep, we
It's
have.
where they just got
They're all
bought.
over the place up
They
here.
just got bought.
By who?
Somebody, some company. They just got bought.
Well, Unilever owns a lot of these fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
It's a British company. Bay Sharp always liked flying into Orlando because you could get Wawa away from home.
My brother is addicted to Wawa.
Oh my God, his brother is a Wawa-holic.
God.
You think I'm a Dunkin'-holic? His brother's a Wawa-holic. Jersey Mike's have good rep.
Yeah, the subs are good. They're pretty reasonable, and you can customize. They put the meat on, and then you can whatever toppings. You just tell them whatever toppings you want. They put it on.
After all that, he's gonna have chicken salad. Night, Robert.
You were the guy that was coming in here talking all about food. Jeez. Nice to see you, pal.
Yeah. We'll see you Sunday.
4:00.
4:00.
Time.
Click
be
on the
there
link.
Or be square.
Chicken salad. All.
Get some pineapple pizza. He's not eating pineapple pizza.
I still remember the subs from the shop outside the back gate at Fort Monmouth. Pineapple pizza. I get my cold subs.
Okay, Fatima, we got it. You get.
Oh, she's got a visitor. Okay.
Yeah. You can have it. You just tell them whatever toppings that you want on it or don't want on it.
You know what's really funny? Right around the corner here, there's literally right next to each other is a Burger King and a McDonald's. The McDonald's is always busy. The McDonald's, there's never anybody in there.
Yeah,
it's
no,
so
that's
weird.
the other way around. The McDonald's is always busy.
That's what I said. McDonald's is always busy. Burger King is.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's so weird.
I mean, I've gotten stuff out of Burger King. She doesn't like Burger King.
I do, but I'm not as much as McDonald's.
But I mean, I've gotten it. I mean, the food's, what
I
you
don't
would
like the
expect.
fact that Burger King puts ketchup on their burgers, and I'm not a big ketchup on my
just
burger
tell them
person.
don't put it at Burger King. You can have it your way.
You can. No Wawa's near Phil. He used to go to the one in Monroe to visit his mom. That's Burger King's business model. I swear, they're all a tax write-off for the franchisees. Yeah, place is never busy. At McDonald's, there's always the drive-through lines wrapped around the building. When SK traveled back home to Philly, she goes to Giuseppe's Pizza, soft pretzels, and cannolis from Altamonte's. You know what? Pretzels from the vendor guy on the corner are pretty good. Hala doesn't like fast food. He likes slow food.
It's like getting a dirty water dog in New York.
Gotta
It's the
get
only
the
reason to go there. Sorry, Holla.
Enemies. Burger King. Diane likes Burger King. Yeah, you gotta get your pretzels, your soft pretzels. Although if you go to the mall, you gotta get Auntie Anne's pretzels. BK. See, I'm not into the fake meat, Diane. The real meat. It's Mark Z. Hammer Zanzibar. Good luck on your upcoming rehearsals. Well, thanks there, Mark. We'll see you Tuesday night. Mr. Zanzibar. BK was SK's first job. Get me some street meat and dollar pizza when uptown. Well, we have a Wendy's literally around the corner from here.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's across the street from the mother two.
Yeah.
We got the three fast food places. You can
Throw a
stand
rock
in
at
one
them.
and throw rocks through the windows of the other ones.
Oh, Walt likes a BJ flame broiled burger.
A BJ
A
flavor?
BJ flame broiled burger, Walt.
That's a little bit descriptive, Walt.
All right. BK Whoppers taste better than Mickey D's to me when you're slumming. Soft pretzels, Auntie Anne's is yum. The aroma alone in the mall, like Cinnabon.
Oh man,
Jim loves Cinnabon.
We were at
Livingston.
We were at Livingston Mall, which is like one step from dying.
And it's one step from dead.
And 2 times ago, the Cinnabon was still open.
Now it's closed.
And now it's closed.
He was very upset. Kidney Doc says, no red meat, but once in a while, the craving's severe. Then how do you get your protein and all that fun stuff, Diane?
Ensure.
Ensure, yeah, right. Ensure.
Actually, the protein is probably the thing she needs to stay away from, kidneys.
Really?
Yeah.
Robert's like chicken salad.
Chicken.
Talking about
Named
burgers.
about 33 burger joints.
And he's gonna
We're
have
gonna
chicken salad.
Oh, Lord.
What are we ever going to do with him?
I don't know.
I can have chicken and lots of veggies are protein packed. Oh, okay. But don't you miss like a good steak? Gotta have that good steak every once in a while. Even if it's just like a bite. Gotta have that steak.
I don't know. I made stuffed pork chops for Sonia and her mother the other night. They came out good.
Yeah. Pork chops stuffed with apples. And the chops were like that thick.
Yeah, well, they can't. You can't stuff them unless they're like at least 2.5 inches thick because you have to cut them in the middle.
She would kill for a good steak. No red meat. I don't get that. That's supposed to be like really. You're supposed to. They say to have red meat. Diane, please have a conversation with your kidneys. Put them in a dungeon or something.
No, you can't do that. Oh, God.
Why not?
What happened to her? She put her kidneys in the dungeon.
She put her kidneys in the dungeon.
That'd be a hell of a headstone, wouldn't it? Realize Diane, she put her kidneys in the dungeon.
Walt made some chili.
Basic chili.
I'm
What
not
the
a
hell
chili.
is basic chili?
It's just
It's like meat and seasoning.
basic chili, like taco meat.
Yeah, your mother never told me you had to put water in them.
Yeah, that keeps the meat from drying up. I think. You gotta have. Yeah, that's why I thought you were supposed to have red meat. I don't know.
You never know. Whatever.
Mark Z.
I have friends of mine that are have been vegetarian for years and they're very healthy and.
Yeah, but then you gotta take supplements to account for all the stuff that you're not
really
getting.
The only guy other than Rob that I knew was like totally vegetarian was the guy from IPA and from California. And I asked him about it one day, and he says, I just wasn't any health thing. He says I just decided to stop eating
God.
meat. He says to eating low on the.
If
low
I
on
stopped
the
eating
food
meat, I
chain.
would starve to death.
Well,
Because I'm.
yeah, the
Use some
protein
grams.
molecules in red meat. Yeah.
Are larger than other proteins after digestion and are hard for kidneys to process.
So therefore, you shouldn't eat it.
Look. Gotta have the steak.
Now, don't make her
Sandwiches.
feel any worse.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Hard on the GFR.
I feel bad that she
GFR.
can't have it.
I don't know,
Who remembers ground round restaurants? We had ground round here. I don't know if that was if that was a nationwide chain or not. But there was a ground round in Elizabeth.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of places have kind of like. It's got to be some sort of chemical.
Oh, okay.
I'd probably get tested for it too.
Your giver?
Yeah, have to take one for the giver.
Take one for the giver. Peanut shells on the floor, yep. No red meat for SK. Can't stand the taste or smell. Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and mayonnaise.
Me and mayonnaise, yeah, exactly. No mayo ever. No mayo ever. Glomerular filtration. Oh! That's part of a CBC.
Right.
They test for that when they do a CBC.
E-I-E-I-O.
I knew I saw that. I know I saw that somewhere before. Mine was normal. I remember seeing that. Linda's first date with her husband was at Ground Round. Oh, really? Yep, there used to be one. Ground Round. They were like the first steak place before like Texas Roadhouse and all them.
Yep.
Texas Roadhouse, or what's the other one? Lone Star.
Lone Star Steakhouse.
When Walt was a pup, they had a patio restaurant outside the back gate that we used to frequent. May have been a regional chain. Creatine and albumin are watched too.
Yeah, I know that I get tested for creatine.
Howard's last date with his first girlfriend was at Ground Round. His last date with his first
The last date with the first girlfriend.
Wow.
Oh, that must have been a memorable experience.
Enjoy your Ground Round.
Bet you never went back to that restaurant again.
Chicken salad.
Oh my God.
I can't. Chicken salad. Last date with my first. How about your first date with your last girlfriend?
Outback Steakhouse. We go to Outback periodically.
We do.
There's one in Springfield.
SK didn't Ground Round go defunct? Yeah, Ground Round's been out of business for a long time. Can I hold up my painting again? Sure. Ugh. There you go.
Yeah, they got the Anthony seal of approval.
Right. You're welcome.
They sure took a picture of it.
Probably.
That's
Thanks,
what
Mark.
she does on Thursdays, pal.
Yep. I have a
Painted that
painting
live
channel
last
on.
night.
I have a painting channel, Garden State Paint. Hala only does drive-through now. Less anxiety of the Ground Round incident. If you're not subscribed to Garden State Paint, the next time that Stream Elements throws it up on the screen, make sure you click on it and hit the subscribe button if you want to see me paint on Thursday nights.
That's like so old, Phil.
Blooming onion. I think the blooming onion seasoning is way too salty. That's a lot of, like, that salt jumped out and said, "Surprise, I'm here." Max and Irma's down in Oaks by the Expo Center was wonderful. Loved their garbage burger when you were younger, but like most things, it closed. I've never heard of Max and Irma's.
It's because they closed. In Oaks.
Oaks.
Like the Expo Center. That's not around here, is it?
I don't think we ever had a Max and Irma's. Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. We have a couple of those here, right in the area here. The food's good.
She gets chicken, they get steaks. Everything in fast food. No, I'm talking about the bloomin' onion from what you call it? Outback. The bloomin' onion seasoning that they use to batter the onion with. It's really salty. Texas Roadhouse is our go-to these days. Always plenty of employees, so the service is good and consistent. Haven't had a bad time in a long time.
And you're so nice. They are.
They do that big birthday thing.
Phil ordered a gaggle of Beifong radios to play with before the embargo.
Oh, the what you call it, radio, like what you have.
Oh,
Linda gets tortilla soup.
or tortillas.
Oh, he considers Outback fancy fast food. Okay. Another Texas Roadhouse aficionado. Much of fast food is way too salty. Zachary's is seemingly salty. Yeah, when that like jumps off your tongue, like holy crap, this is salty. It turns your tongue into a shriveled prune. That is just way too salty. A shriveled prune.
It's like Parmigiano Reggiano cheese.
That freaking provolone.
That was really salty.
Did you try? Did you
No.
eat? Ooh. Sliced provolone is not that salty. You cut it up in a cube like that. That's why I had to put the other two pieces back because it was way too salty.
Anyway, the chef that I watch uses provolone, no, Parmigiano
Parmigiano
Reggiano.
Reggiano.
And I made a recipe with it, and oh my god, it was so salty.
Brown Derby.
Well, that was in California, the Brown Derby.
My favorite is super sharp cheddar. Cracker Barrel. Who remembers what the hell was the name of that? Hickory Farms.
Yeah, the stuff that you could order at.
Hickory Farm stores. Yep. Hickory Farms, the best Indiana-based Texas-themed roadhouse-style restaurant I've ever come across. Hickory Farms used to have restaurants and stores you could buy all this stuff in.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
We used to have a cool place in town called the Epicures Club. It was on Lehigh Avenue, and they would make up, in addition to the meat, they would make up these absolutely great dessert platters with the multiple layer, 7-layer little cakes and
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the
God.
Italian little cake. Provolone is an aged mozzarella, sort of. Real Asian Port of Provolone is spendy like, but delish. Smells like old socks. SK's Italian mom would only use Locatelli cheese. Ooh, what a chunk of it, and grated it fresh. Yeah, I like provolone on my roast beef sandwiches, and you don't get that salty taste. But boy, I bought a little container of cubed provolone just to, like, nosh on. Couldn't do it. I had one piece and I was dying. Way too salty.
you know, Robin finally got hungry.
Wasn't she on SNL? She did the weekend updates. The cheese is named after her.
Rosanna Dana.
Rosanna Randy Dandy. Okay, Robin, you have a good night. Thanks for popping in. See you Tuesday. Locatelli Romano. What are they talking about over there?
The master just fixed the text group.
Why was it broken?
Yeah, they had wrong people on it.
Locatelli Romano is your favorite over Parmigiano Reggiano. My favorite is as sharp as you can make it cheddar cheese. Bob Appetit. Bob Appetit.
Yeah, Bob Appetit.
Bob Appetit?
Yeah, he's on one of those little known channels. It's
Bob,
supposed to be Bon Appetit.
Bob Appetit.
But once again, the phone gave me the old Kimbolo,
Like Boondicker.
like Boondicker.
Fatima.
She is company.
Or something, yeah.
She's scraping a plow. I don't know what the hell that is.
Fatima, we have questions. Extra sharp cheddar by Tillamook Cabot. Still, yes, Cabot. I like Cabot's seriously sharp cheddar. Fatima, we want to know why you're driving around in a snow plow. Jim's boondicking again. Kevin, you're late.
It's only 8:30.
Make sure you report to Fatima to get your tardy slip. I'm boondicking. I haven't tried Tillamook cheese yet. I don't think we have that out here. I think that's a West Coast thing.
You can, we were in the Jimmy Buff's the other day.
Oh yeah,
You know that you can order their stuff and have it sent anywhere in the United States?
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hell of a good dip. I love hell of a
I
good dip.
dropped my phone in a poodle to see if it will stay on.
Trying to see if it will stay
That
on.
was not a smart thing to do.
Kevin, you're fired, Kevin.
Hopefully it was in a case.
Phil used to tease his late dad, and he looked like the old codger on Hell of a Good Cheese. He wasn't happy. Kevin, you're not supposed to drop your phone in the puddle. Round 2 over. Can't breathe. On to meds. Don't come to my home and make derogatory comments about people I adore. I cleaned their plow. Oh, Fatima's ranting.
Oh my God. Isn't it fun when people come to your house and just rule your whole life?
Don't come to my house and make derogatory...
Let's go to Fatima's house. It'll be fun, they said.
About people I adore, I cleaned their plow.
I guess that must be a... She gave them a large piece of her mind.
She did. I can imagine.
All right, well...
Kevin's phone likes Jack's puddle so much it tried it.
When Puddle jumped.
Yeah,
right.
puddle jump, yeah. We have Gouda in the fridge that was left over from 124.
Yeah, I put
It's
it
still
in
wrapped. It's like still sealed in the
the...
package.
Yeah, I put it in the...
Gouda's just a creamy Swiss cheese.
It's really creamy. It's supposed to be... I put it in the mac and cheese.
Fatima ranted at somebody. Jim's favorite cheese is Swiss.
I'm a Swiss guy. I like the holes.
You like the
Yeah, every once in a while you get Swiss cheese and it doesn't have the holes in it. And it just doesn't... Rant. Word slap.
Word slapped. Wow. Damn,
Linda's
Fatima.
into cheesecake. We could
She's
do about
not-
10 minutes on that.
She's not into cheese, but she likes cheesecake.
Hala likes cheese whiz. Got my cheese whiz, boy?
Fatima word slapped somebody. Phil like, you know what we haven't had in a while? Liverwurst.
Liverwurst. Yeah.
I like liverwurst. Swiss with twig.
Just posted
Rob
Rob
on the Road just posted a YouTube
alert.
A YouTube alert.
Oh,
Why is he not here?
he's probably working. Mine didn't go off yet. He's probably working tonight. He was in here very early. He just made 250,000 views.
He did. Mark got his cheese whiz, boy.
That's from the Blues Brothers. That's what I just did. Yeah.
That's what I don't like. I'm
What?
not.
White toast. I went 3 whole chickens.
I'm not a SK melted provolone on a real Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah, when I make cheesesteaks
He uses.
here, I use provolone.
Cheese whiz, boy. That's what I'm wondering. Just well, you should have had Rob on the Road subbed a long time ago, Wall. Just saying.
I don't know, who doesn't love the Blue? That's got to be like the best, one of the best films ever. The music's great. The story's hysterical. Car chase, best car chase ever.
Don't like The Wiz. Yeah.
Great movie. Yes.
I'm not a whiz. I'm not a cheese in the can type of person.
Well, you could go down to Robert's and have chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
The Blues Brothers, the real one, not the one they tried to remake.
We're gonna make you hungry. You should be hungry already, Walt. Blues Brothers. I
I
have the soundtrack.
What? The Blues Brothers.
Yeah, that's what I
They
said.
must be like really behind in something.
No, Phil's just being Phil.
Phil? No, it was Phil, and then Walt. They asked the same question. Bum bum bum.
Wait, there's a remake of Aykroyd and Belushi.
There was a remake with
It was something.
Aykroyd, but I
Aykroyd and Belushi.
don't remember who played. It was after Belushi died. I don't know if his brother did it but it just wasn't that good.
There's just some movies they should not do a remake of.
That's it. One and done.
Leave it alone.
God, I look so fat. Why don't I look so
You don't
fat?
look fat on there.
I do.
I
Good.
do now.
Oh, that's who it was? Okay. It catch lightning in the bottle, right? Yeah. I was watching something. What the heck was it? I was watching something with it. It was this really great film. And they went, it was a Harrison Ford, I think, film. And they wanted to do a remake of it. And was Harrison Ford or the other guy? I don't know, but they wanted to do a remake of it, and they did it. They did a treatment of it or whatever, and they just said, "No, we can't do this."
But Belushi decided that drugs are better.
Well, better living by chemistry, except when you don't.
Except when you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Larkspur!
Wasn't she here before?
Mm. Nope.
Oh, hi. I could have sworn you were here before.
No. Continental Divide.
Continental Divide. That was a great. That was Belushi not being funny. That was a great film.
Linda thinks she'd like some cheesecake and watch the Blues Brothers. You're welcome, Linda. No extra charge.
You'd have to order some cheesecake out, Norm. I don't think you have it in the refrigerator, do you?
What's everybody's favorite kind of cheesecake?
Mine's got to have cherry compost on the top of it. That's,
There's chocolate cheesecake, there's strawberry cheesecake.
No, it wasn't Clockwork Orange. I forget what the hell it was. It was some
There's cheesecake.
really popular flick, and
New York cheesecake.
they went and New York cheesecake.
How come New Jersey doesn't have a cheesecake? I have questions.
It's like New Jersey doesn't have any pro football teams, but we have two. Juniors, yeah, that I know of.
Plain strawberry or blueberry? Well, is not into you're not into cheesecake? What in the heck? I bet you like mayonnaise though.
He does. I think he does. Yes. Just saying.
No mayo ever. No mayo. New York plain with fruit compost or fresh fruit. Oh, he doesn't like mayo. Ha ha! Thank you, Walt.
Blintzes.
Blintzes.
I haven't had a Blintz like in forever.
You better start trying it. Wow, Linda just told him where to go.
Are we not?
I feel like we're like a minute behind.
I don't think so.
Cheesecake with kale topping. Blintzes.
Blintzes.
Don't they have a filling too? Like
Yeah, it's a sweet, like a sweet cheese filling. Phil used to go to the Carnegie Deli. You know,
is that the one that went out of business? Yeah.
I don't think I ever managed to get to the Carnegie Deli when it was open. A gourd special cheesecake with the kale.
Yeah.
No, that's Carnegie Hall, Walter.
Carnegie.
Yes, you have to practice in there. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, baby, practice. Carnegie Deli was this famous Jewish deli. It was, what was on 47th Street, Phil? It was there like forever. And they finally closed. They couldn't afford the rent anymore, and they didn't want to move out of Manhattan. Got it. They supposedly had like the best pastrami in the country. Baby kale garnished. Right, best pastrami.
Oh, that's why they call it Carnegie Deli, because it was
It's
next
near
to Carnegie Hall.
It's near Carnegie Hall.
Gotcha.
But Blintzes are like rolled crepes. Yeah, but the kind of, yeah. But the filling is like sour cream, where crepes they fill with fruit and but Blintzes have sour cream on the inside. They're like
Zanzibar, are you in New York? Katz is.
Yeah, I don't know where Katz is, but I'm kind of like swearing off going into the city for a while.
Yeah.
Because first off, because people over there are nuts.
No offense, Phil.
Well, I can't help it. And Phil doesn't live in Manhattan anyway. He lives in.
Yeah, so Holland's not in the city either.
Holland's not in the city either.
I don't like pastrami. How about the 2nd Avenue Deli, which isn't on 2nd Avenue?
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, easy, James."
Dude. I'm telling you, man. It's just getting too crazy over there.
It's funny they want to do this.
Oh yeah,
congestion toll thing.
They're going to do congestion pricing, but they're not going to charge it on gridlock alert days. Now, to me, if you're trying to prevent congestion, wouldn't you charge more? Abe Lieberwald in a 2nd Avenue Deli.
Shot dead in a robbery. Wow.
It is. It's just, and I mean, you can't. You can't keep law and order.
You just can't.
You can't keep law and order, and then just like when everybody comes in, pretty much short of like cutting off somebody's head and shrinking it. You give them a desk.
That's what I said, Diane.
You
I
give
said
a,
that-
you give them a desk appearance ticket, and you let them go out the door.
It didn't make any sense when I saw that article before. They're
Yeah.
going to suspend it on gridlock alert days. I was like, isn't that
I mean,
every
they
day?
have special like, you know, like when they're doing the UN is a gridlock alert day. They really don't want you to drive in the city, and there's a couple of other New Year's Eve. But you know, it's just too crazy.
The tree
The
lighting.
tree lighting, yeah.
New Year's. Thanksgiving Day parade.
Well, the thing is that people, in order to see the parade, you have to be in the city like really early.
You gotta be there like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well,
And
you
you
don't have to
can't-
be there at 1 o'clock in the morning, but you got to be there before 5.
Before 5.
Before 5 a.m.
Oh, before 5 a.m., man.
Yeah.
And forget about trying to find a bathroom.
Bathrooms, just, you know. Like I said, you're not missing much more, Linda, I'm sorry.
Instead of syrup of Ipecac, I can watch The View. My mother says the same thing. She can't stand that show.
Well, people moved out of Manhattan like crazy during the pandemic. They just got out because, so there's a, you know, a lot of when I was still working for Clarity, we had a client that was moving and their business, and they ended up taking offices in Trump Tower because the deal that they gave them to go there was like, the guy said it was amazing. It was like 40% less than any other office space in Manhattan because they wanted the occupancy.
Bay Sharp never had any problem with traffic in Manhattan. You must have been driving there on a Sunday. My mom has good taste. She can't stand that show. She doesn't like Whoopi Goldberg. Mark, are you in New York? Is that where you live? Yeah, it's just not fun to.
I know. I mean, there was a couple of things that I'd like to do. You know, I'd like to have dinner at Top of the Rock. You know, to avoid traffic, take the
It's a
subway.
subway.
Except the subway has gone from relatively safe to, oh my God.
Yeah. People do crazy stuff on this subway.
And then they just chopped the top of their police department off. Their chief, the 4-star chief of department, the 3-star chief of internal affairs, and somebody else. They all.
They'll set you on
Well, you'll have a
fire.
hot time in the old town tonight.
Heck yeah.
They
Stab you, push you off the platform, all kinds of stuff.
they got involved in some sort of scandal with some female police lieutenant.
Night, Phil.
Bye, Phil. I mean, it's just,
You get randomly punched in the face now.
you know. I mean, at least like in Times Square, I mean, you go to Times Square, it's flooded with police officers. I mean, sometimes there's more cops there than people. But it's kind of like going to Atlantic City and getting a block off the boardwalk. I don't know.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know.
Mark doesn't like answering. Zanzibar! You called him Zanzibar once.
I,
And it stuck.
it's unfortunate, you know.
Who's that? Mark Z.
It's like
Zanziberg?
that's like Disick. I mean,
14 on the likes. Yeah, start that pre-thumb and don't forget
Yeah.
to hit the thumbs up, guys. Please.
I forgot to ask Robert if he pre-thumbed when he came in.
SK used to love driving her boyfriend's BMW on the Parkway over the George Washington Bridge and into the Bronx.
It depends on how many years ago you did that, whether or not that was a safe thing to do.
Especially in a BMW.
Yeah.
You have to keep your head on a swivel, yeah.
Oh my God. I just can't walk around. I think about walking around there anymore and enjoying myself. I used to
Get stressed out.
I mean, you could go to, take a day and go to TKTS, taking a show at night in 1996. That's back in the Giuliani days. But still, it's, they gentrified Times Square. People put a whole load of money up into Harlem, but it's just.
In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
I mean, even Rob was there. Rob did that walkabout when we drive. That's the last time we were in the city.
When we took Rob,
Into the hotel.
August.
And I mean, he went to the hotel, and I went up to Broadway and made a right turn and made a beeline for the Lincoln Tunnel.
Oh, yeah, we were like, see ya. And that was August, middle of August. So.
I don't know.
I did a video on New York too.
But it's a tough place, and I mean, people go there, and there's great things there is great things to see there. Have some of the best restaurants in the world. The Broadway is Broadway, but man,
and they have a really big Lego store.
They have a really big Lego store. I mean, I love going to see the tree in Rockefeller Plaza, but it's just. I just don't think it's right at the moment. It's worth the risk to go in there because they just have no control over what's going on. None.
Philly was great
when Rizzo. Yeah, I know. Philly was great when Rizzo ruled. I mean, he would just like the big M&M store that's over by Rockefeller Plaza too. He dropped a bomb on a building. There was some sort of thing going on, a big shootout, and they somehow came up with an area bomb and dropped it out of the helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Stay out of New York.
Yeah.
Well, with all of this, it's going to become, with all this crap going on with, this mess with all these folks that just would not have been normally let in the country, and, it's like, the only thing that these politicians are going to understand is that was the mayor after Rizzo? Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, upstate is beautiful.
Upstate, I'll go to upstate anytime you want.
But is people just not to go there? Don't go there. And when you start hitting them in the pocketbook, where our tourism is down 15%.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, I wonder why.
Yeah, I'll drive in upstate New York all day long.
Yeah, we have. I mean, Anthony was in here before. He's from upstate New York. And another buddy of mine used to live up there, and upstate is beautiful, but I mean, there was a movement years ago for the 5 boroughs of New York were going to try and secede from the state of New York and become their own state. And they would have been doing the rest of the state of New York a favor.
Philly isn't safe at all anymore. They'll beat you to death in broad daylight.
Yeah, I mean, it's the upstate New York is gorgeous. And you don't even hear a lot of these things like You know, the bigger cities up there, Albany, Buffalo, you don't hear about the nutty stuff that goes on down in Manhattan and
Yeah, because they're hours away.
and Brooklyn, Queens. Queens isn't so bad.
Diane's, Diane's oldest brother lives on the Finger Lake. Does the finger have a flagina, Diane? We need to know. Well, Dan the Vintage RVer used to live up by the Finger Lakes too.
Yeah, well, he didn't move that far from there.
No.
He's still up there. Which finger?
Yeah, which finger is it?
Depends on what borough you're in.
Walt was born in Hempstead.
That's
on
Long Island.
That's on Long Island. They live on Long Island. He doesn't know about the lake's flagina. Why not? Alright, my peeps. It's that time. 4 more minutes. It's beautiful up there, but if you have an RV, the salt in the winter will rust it through in a season.
Yeah, you really gotta.
You gotta, yeah.
You know, of course, if you don't run the RV in the wintertime, which most of the people don't, they winterize them because where the hell are you gonna go?
Right.
You know. So I'll be interested to see what this sneaky thing that Mr. Morales did.
Right. Well, he went to go have chicken salad.
He went to go have chicken salad. Chicken salad.
Chicken salad. He's really trying to be good.
All I know is that I hope he goes live again at midnight Eastern time. We don't know what he bought.
We're guessing it's either a trend or a trek or a. There's one of them they stopped making, and I think it was the Travado.
I don't know. It's used. It's not new. I mean, you can see in the behind him tonight. You can see where the water stains were on the. I guess he was sitting in a slide out.
Yeah, it's got to be a trend. I mean, Winnebago trend.
You know that for a fact. What did he buy? Bay Sharp says it's a Winnebago trend.
Yeah.
She's got the inside scoop.
Made me hungry.
Well, I hope that you've calmed down there, Miss Fatima, because I am certainly would not like to be a person that you
She
would piss
word
off
slapped somebody, which I think word slapping is like one step above a rant.
I don't know. Yeah, Traveling Robert. He, you know.
Fatima thinks it's a Travado.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out when he decides to tell everybody. Unless we can beat it out of him on Sunday during rehearsal.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, one of them they stopped making. I think it was the trend. I think SK saying it's the trend. Travado looks different on the inside. Used to have one. Oh, okay. There you go. They stopped selling because of an issue with the weight distribution being too much out and over the rear axle, causing it to be light in the front axle. Ah, okay. Good thing my bear spray was stored. Wow.
Whoa, this must have been.
I know. For her to get like that.
You know what that would have been? That would have been content.
That would have been content, yes. Travado had molded plastic interior panels. For
Well,
the
that had wallpaper on it behind it because you could see where it was.
and it's got a slide.
He swore he would never get anything with a slide again.
Yeah, it's because he was sitting. You could see it behind him.
No. We don't know. I guess he'll tell us in his own good time. But
Fatima is out for blood today. stupid, crazy content you guys. Well, you must tell me the story one day, Fatima.
Who knows about Class Bs?
That's what we're talking about now.
Calls it. These are all Class Bs.
Yeah,
But
they're all Class Bs.
I don't know. He says he's going to do like more local things with it. He's not going to. So I guess he'll run around.
You told us tonight the jokes about the nickname Trend and talking about another YouTuber adding Sumo Springs to their Winnebago trend.
Oh, I must have missed that comment. Well, like I said, I guess we'll see it soon enough. He said it's going to be a couple of weeks. I know he's going to do it in a couple of weeks because right after New Year's he's got to. He's got to hitch up and he's got to go to Quartzsite.
The B's and the B pluses. Yes, all those vans we're talking about are Class B's.
You know, ones that look like vans in the front and
yeah, they're extra long.
they're extra long. And B pluses or big B pluses they put like on big tractor trailer.
No, you're thinking of a Super C.
A Super C. No.
Like what Curiosity is.
Curiosity. Yes.
That's a Super C.
Which is really
You know, I don't do algebra here, people.
no, it's really an A minus.
Fatima's the principal. Let's be honest. It's a cutaway chassis and a built box.
Yeah, pretty much.
C minus. C minus. Anybody want to go for A plus? That would be what Herbie has, an A plus.
A plus.
A
yeah.
Tiffin. Mr. Morales told us about his crazy schedule, which includes several flights across the country. Yeah. Yeah, same concept, Walt. Sprinters, Mercedes chassis, Mercedes, Dodge, same stuff. Same concept.
I don't know. He flew out to California for some reason.
Because he had frequent flyer miles.
No, he went out there for a purpose.
That's what he told me on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would he fly to California just to use frequent flyer miles?
That's what he said on the phone. Sprinters or Mercedes, not much you can carry on them.
We have such interesting friends.
We do.
Like Sonia said when she bought her truck, I did a thing.
I did a thing, yeah.
So I guess we'll find out. I used to love flying. I really did. Now it's like a necessary evil when I have to go someplace, and Sonia doesn't fly at all. So,
No Flyer to Skya. Not yet.
you know.
Yeah, it's just an extended van, Walt. You know?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. You could put it in a regular parking spot.
You know who's got it? What is that thing that Charlie Grace has? Is that
A Winnebago Trek?
No, a
Travado?
I think it's a
No, she got a View. I think she has a View. Which one of those? Especially if you hide in the wheel well like that person did earlier.
Yeah, I know. There's like some people just, I don't know. There's lots of people out there that when they were standing in line, and the guy said, you know, you're in line for brains, and they thought he said train, so they went to the end of the line so they could ride in the caboose.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
So, all right, well that's all I got.
That's all Jim has. Mr. Morales loves the Mercedes Sprinters, black with the symbol on the front.
We'll see.
I'm sure he'll do the walk around video. Alright, my peeps. For those of you that we will see Tuesday night, we will see you Tuesday night on the Robert Morales channel for Mini Tinny Lounge.
We'll actually see them on Monday.
Or Monday. Yes, we will see them Monday. That's right. Today's Friday. We
Because-
will see you Monday. I'm sorry.
because
I don't know what day it is anymore.
uh,
Something to keep in mind is that a B van and a C minus B plus drive completely differently. A B is like driving a big SUV, and a B plus is like driving a box truck. Ooh, too much algebra.
we will talk to you all
Monday night.
Monday night.
Yes.
Be there or be square.
But if we will not see you Monday night, then Happy New Year. And we will see you Friday. But thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you had fun and enjoyed the live stream. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, blame it on Mark Zanzibar Z Hammer. Because he never gets blamed. Night, Bay Sharp. Glad you stayed. See you all soon.
Bye.